Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Jackboy. We're going to be talking about Asian Doll. And we're going to be talking about Antonio Brown. And yes, when I say Antonio Brown, I'm talking about the wide receiver that's in a whole bunch of controversy in the NFL right now. Now, we're talking about Asian Doll, the rapper coming from Dallas, who's also got her name buzzing out here, man, for a lot of different things. And how Jackboy fits into the equation is his past relationship with Asian Doll. Now, it's no secret that Asian Doll and Jackboy were an item for a while, man. There were pictures, there were memes and everything about it, but it looks like that relationship is no more, and no telltale sign of that is more assuring than somebody moving on to somebody else or trying to move on to somebody else. Now, this will all make sense in a second, but before we break it down and go through the story, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about Jackboy and how he just got caught up in this whole Asian Doll drama. Now, Asian Doll has been, man, her name has been out there because of some wild stuff that took place on a podcast she was on, and a lot of people in hip-hop have been talking about it, right? Well, there's a story that just came out from Hot New Hip Hop where they talk about that situation and the fact that she just shot her shot at none other than Antonio Brown, the wide receiver who's getting a whole bunch of negative publicity right now in the NFL and in the sports world, right? Now, the headline says it all. It says, Jackboy sends a message to Antonio Brown after Asian Doll shoots her shot. So obviously, for those of you who don't know, Jackboy had something to say because people were probably blowing up his mentions, all in his DMs, when they saw that Asian Doll was shooting her shot at AB. Now, Antonio Brown, to my recollection and knowledge, hasn't responded yet or said anything. I mean, he's got a lot going on regardless because people are trying to figure out if he's going to be playing on Sunday or not, right? Well, the story starts off and it says this. Asian Doll asks Antonio Brown out on a date, prompting a response from her ex-boyfriend, Jackboy. Now, just by that, you already got an idea that Jackboy had some input on this whole Asian Doll thing. Now, she shot her shot on social media. She put it out there for everybody to see, so she obviously was really having her sights on Antonio Brown, you know what I mean? But Jackboy, he didn't have to say anything, but I'm pretty sure people were messing with him, so he had to say something. And when I say messing with him, they were probably just hitting him up or letting him know, or maybe he was even just tuned in and saw that and decided to respond to it. But either way, it's funny. Now, the story starts off again by saying this. It says, Asian Doll is having a pretty eventful week. As always, the Dallas-based rapper was a recent guest on the podcast where she walked off after being told that she was interrupting people, right? Now, after all of that hoopla, she has been using her social media platforms to tear down the host of the podcast as she walked off, right? Now, she took a quick break to shoot her shot at Antonio Brown, who is also having a crazy week. So you're having two people whose names have been trending and have been talked about a lot in social media or otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Asian Doll more on the social media side, Antonio Brown more on the sports world, complete media side. You know, once you're a star sports or athlete or something like that, you know, it's a different situation. Now, you can even say it's a different ball game. Now, both of them have been talked about a lot this week, and Asian Doll yesterday she was trending, right? So obviously she thought they had something in common or something because she went to social media and shot her shot, and she posted this tweet right here which said, "What's up, Antonio Brown? Take me out to dinner." Now that seems innocent because, I mean, she's shooting her shot. Now that doesn't mean that Antonio Brown responded or that Antonio Brown even seen this, right? Now the story continues by saying this. It says, Brown has been promoting his new rap single, Pit Not the Palace, has not responded to Asian Doll. However, one person has, and that's her ex-boyfriend, rapper Jackboy. So Jackboy took to social media and responded about this situation because I'm pretty sure he was feeling like, hey, hold up, man, what's going on out here? Now, the Haitian-born, Florida-based rapper Jackboy was dating Asian Doll for a few months last year before Asian declared that she was single on social media. Now, for those of you who hadn't been tuned in or keeping up, Asian Doll, she pretty much went to social media to let it be known that, yo, I'm single or whatnot, right? And Jackboy seemed like he was just going to play the cut and not say much, but he felt like jumping in this time. Now it goes on to say, but it seems as though Jack is missing his girl. Now they don't know that he's missing her or not. He might have just thought it'd be funny to respond because he know everybody was waiting for a response from him, playing the media or whatnot. And when we talk about his next post, we'll talk about that as well. Now, in the actual response to the post that was put out there on social media, he said this. He said, at AB, go ahead. I'm a team player, my G. When you done with her, pass her back, family. So basically putting that out there as a joke, man. I think he was joking, but I'm not sure. Maybe he was serious. Maybe he was like, all right, y'all can go and have a date, but afterwards I'll still date her. It just doesn't seem logical, man. It seems like he was playing. And when I talk about this next post he made on his Instagram story, you'll see that he was probably playing even more. Now let's talk about this next post that he made right here. Now in this post, Jackboy said this. He said, you gotta let these chicks have the internet sometimes. That's all they got to their name. Laughing emojis. So letting it be known that sometimes you gotta let the internet play itself out or little play its games or whatever, right? Because Jackboy, he's not new to this, man. There were a bunch of memes when him and Asian Doll were walking at that amusement park or at the fair or something like that. A lot of people were talking about that, making jokes, I think because of their height. But Jackboy has had a pretty standout year as far as a rapper. I seen him recently on social media flashing his plaques, the gold plaque that he recently received, and a lot of things going on, man. Now, hopefully, based on some of these rumors that we're hearing between him and Kodak Black, that he might actually be on Kodak Black's next album, or they got a song that's coming. Like him and Kodak Black are rumored to have a song that's coming. So Jackboy, it looks up for him in the rap game, man. He's got a lot of fans. He's got a strong fan base, you know what I mean? But he keeps getting pulled back into this Asian Doll because of these, these celebrity relationships, man. This Asian Doll situation, he got pulled into it sort of by him going on social media too. Let's be real. If he didn't respond, nobody would have actually said too much. They would have been asking him, or hitting him up. But by him responding, he definitely drew some attention to himself. So you got to look at it that way too. And Asian Doll, she was also doing a little bit of trolling too, because she's hollering at AB from social media on her main page. She could have DM'd him if she was serious. So they're both trying to get some type of attention off of this situation, it looks like. It might even be a coordinated attack. You never know, right? I've been surprised by less, right? Now, what do you guys think about this, man? Do you think that AB even saw that post or even cares that Asian Doll is trying to holler at him? I mean, he is a big name in the NFL. I'm pretty sure, he's got a lot going on too. Or what do you think about the fact that Asian Doll just said forget it and shot her shot at AB, man? Do you think that she's serious or do you think that she was playing? And what about Jackboy, man? Do you think that Jackboy is being serious in his response or do you think he's just messing around as well, man? Now with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.